Hey y'all, can everybody hear me? Hopefully I won't be all over the place today, but I probably will, like always. Hey Frank, Panthera, Ella, Kimmy Kins. Loud and clear, Frank. Hey buddy. Okay, Panthera. Let me see if I can find it, love. Hold on 1 second. All this stuff for my damn original account is down for the moment. I had so much stuff saved on that account. Pisses me off. I think I found it, Panthera. Interesting details. Gary was on scene with Melanie. That one, Panthera? We're open for anything today. If there's anything y'all want to talk about, I don't have nothing in mind. Just chit chat, and which we always lead back to Aaron. Aaron's our boy. We're Team Aaron over here. Panthera, I've got so many copyright claims, but like the copyright claims that we get on this kind of stuff doesn't affect our channel. The copyright strikes is what fucks us up. Hey, Ella Love, wifey. Okay, we're going to play this at Panthera. Tag me in a second. Let me get it set. Just 1 moment. Panthera, I get copyrights too. Don't worry about love. You'll be all right. It don't affect you. I can't read these fast enough, so I'm going to pause at each one if I can do it. Panthera Love, drop your channel link, baby. I'm going to pause it here so we can read these. Heartbroken Aaron Carter's baby mama sobbed when she saw bath he died in, but was stopped from seeing body due to its condition. Published November 7th, updated November 8th. Green water that he died in. Why would there be green water? Frank, when this is over, I'll explain it to you a little bit, the copyrights and stuff. Trust me, I got that down pat. I've done lost my channel twice, and All kinds of bullshit. Thank you for dropping Panthera's link. I wonder why the water was green. I still wonder that. Why was the water green? The only thing I could think of for water being green is like a green pool. Why would a bath water be green? This said Melanie had wanted to see Aaron's body to say goodbye, but officers at the scene told her it wasn't a good idea due to its condition, Gary claimed. But because they were so close to him, she and Gary were allowed into the property. Melanie broke down when she saw the bath filled with water and a celerity scented candle by the side of Gary and Melanie, not allowed by officers on the scene to view or verify Aaron. Aaron's clothes, including a gray hoodie, there's another gray hoodie just like Kylie, and a white beanie with love written on it, were still on the bathroom floor. Panthera, did you see where Walmart released Aaron's clothing, the love line? It's at Walmart. They just like released it. I got screenshots of that somewhere I'm going to show. According to Gary, they were not in a relationship, had stopped talking when Aaron died. But Melanie had stayed in contact with the housekeeper who found Aaron dead to get updates on how he was coping. We heard he had been dead in the tub for at least a couple of hours. We didn't get into the house until after the body was taken out. I still don't get the green water. A dead body don't make green water, does it? Only county official and housekeeper saw Aaron. Yeah, good job, Panthera. Oh, let's see. Hello, Tiffany. You're muted, I believe, love.
Yep. Hi.
Hello.
Just wanted to see, I don't know what you guys were like over here. Still semi-new, so.
Well, this is actually just my backup channel. I had a main channel that got shut down over the tragedy pimps and they false struck me.
Yeah,
But
my channel went down too for a while.
Yeah, this is the second time mine's went down. The first time was during the Kylie case. That damn Check It TV struck me 3 times in a row and got me. Yeah. 3 times in a row and bam, they took my channel. No warning, no nothing. Well, I fought it and got it back. Now the damn tragedy pimps, that House of Williams, she's the one that got me this time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get my AirPods. These things don't work like this shit. Okay. There we go. I see. But we just been talking about Aaron Carter mainly. Do you know anything about him or?
I mean, I know he is and that he is no longer with us, but other than that, no.
What was you talking about? Lime. Why would
Well,
lime be? Would it be in a bathtub or?
well, I was actually saying that it's probably like bacterial growth, but somebody had stated, like there could be a high copper concentration, but usually copper leaves like a brassy like deposit if the water was that way. But lime, you could also have like that lime buildup in your plumbing that can be green.
Wouldn't he have to have been in the bathtub a long time though for the water to turn green like that, or
I
turn
was trying
any
to
color?
I was trying to look it up to see how quickly. It depends. I mean, some people when they pass bodily fluids or
Yeah, like
let go
urine and stuff, but still
and feces.
green. That would be more brown or yellow or I don't know.
I
It's just weird to me. And for him to not have been in the bathtub supposedly that long, and then they said his body was in bad condition. I mean, your body wouldn't be in that bad of a condition if
no
you're found quick.
right unless there was something really acidic in the water. But hmm,
Yeah, it's really weird.
did he have positive talks? Did he like?
I don't think the tox is back yet.
Oh,
I'm not sure though. I don't even think that we would be able to get it, would we? Because he's a famous person. Would we be able to get tox on that?
I know that the death certificate, if it plays a part in his death, it would be on there, and that's public access.
Really,
So
I
if
don't know if I really even want to go into that rabbit hole. You know how it is with Hollywood and
yeah,
unraveling things, and I don't want to die.
yeah, that's why I kind of just saw that he passed and was like, okay, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Are people wondering if it was like foul play?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. Oh, yeah. That's why we've been covering it like this. And like I said, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I'm kind of getting deep into it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
My husband used to foul play and red flags, and
I
yeah, he
had
was
this.
cremated.
Oh, they already cremated him.
Yeah, on the ninth. I'm trying to read these comments.
Oh wait, was he in California? You're like almost required to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all just weird. And like, check the star. He was the last one supposedly, or whatever, and somehow he got a video of Aaron at Walmart that had never been released. That was on Aaron's phone only. Somehow he got that. They said something about airdropping. They found Aaron's phone and cigarettes in the floorboard of his Escalade. But he was in the bathtub when they found him dead.
Hmm, that is
I mean,
odd.
you're not going to leave your cigarettes and phone in the floorboard of your vehicle when you go inside, and
No.
especially somebody like him that's all over social media, you're not going to leave your phone.
Unless he was that like if he was depressed or something, could just been like F it,
Yeah, I'm sure he has suffered with depression and stuff, but like the last few months of his life, he actually seemed to be doing good. He looked good. He does have problem. He did have problems with addiction, but these last few months, ever since that baby was born, you could tell that he was really trying to get his shit together. And then, bam, he's found in a bathtub. And also the day after, so Panther, how long was it that they was cleaning his house out? Michael Jackson's PR lady was seen at Aaron's house when they was cleaning his house out. Why would
weird.
Michael Jackson public relations person be there with Melanie, Aaron's baby mama? Oh, it's
You think
2 days. And yeah, 2 days after they died, they was cleaning his house out.
you think they would be more apt to cover up an unaliving, like for his namesake?
Right? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel that it was suicide or overdose. And you know how a lot of these movie stars, someone has problems with addiction and they pass away, it's automatically overdose, or you know what I mean? And we all feel that that's kind of what they're trying to do here, either overdose or accidental overdose or suicide, and we don't believe it. And
I mean, how long was he into addiction? I mean, I know that,
a
that
long
can,
time.
okay, so like that can completely blow your heart up, you know, um,
I don't know.
and
I
just
just
stuff
don't
like that.
feel it was that because he looked good. I'm not saying because somebody looks good, they're not clean or clean or whatever. But
No, I mean, even in the long run, if he was completely clean and healthy or whatever, prolonged use before that damages your heart significantly. He could have like had a heart attack or something like that.
yeah, and I know like whenever people, I've lost a friend to this. Sorry for my dogs. Hold on just a second.
Oh yeah, I did read that about him being excited about a new album. I did see that.
Yeah, and I was reading something last night. I didn't get the whole gist of it. Rocky Luciano was going over his contract or something with his new album, and Steve, somebody, I don't know, that's a mess too. Somebody owns it, or but I know like whenever you're an addict and you get clean, and then if you relapse, that can get you too. Because where you're clean and you're not used to anything in your system, and you think you can go back to doing the
A lot
substance
of people
like you
pass
used to,
that way.
and you pass instantly. I lost a best friend. She was 10 years clean to H, and she relapsed, and the first time we found her passed away. I mean,
Yeah,
that could have been a possibility with Aaron. He just, we don't know.
it's really
And
sad.
also, he has a clothing line, the Love line. He has a white beanie on and some of his stuff, and they've already released his clothing line to Walmart after he passed.
Seems like a nice memorial, I think. I don't know. You think it's
Yeah,
disrespectful?
I think it's bittersweet, because you could have waited a little bit, but then it's like, yes, it is a nice memorial because actually, I'm an Aaron fan. I would like to go. I'm going to go and buy me one, or but then it's like you're making money on him now, and I don't know.
Well,
It's
they're,
all just bittersweet.
I mean, they're fighting for his child to be able to get all those proceeds, right?
I
Because,
don't really know what they're fighting for on that. I don't know if they, because see, the child would be the next to kin. He didn't have a will, no will.
right. And I saw that somebody was fighting for the child to not get it. So they're trying to take the money. Um, but somebody gets like it would be okay, I think, to have those sales and have, what becomes of them go to a child.
You like put
Um,
it in a trust fund or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, Panthera says there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing yet.
yeah,
I
they're
still say
fighting.
Melanie is baby mama because they were split up at the time, and then you see her and Michael Jackson's PR lady cleaning his house out.
And
She was kind of a narcissistic bitch, in my opinion. I don't
the
know if you
baby,
followed
the
the Dre
baby.
McCrae case, the Vaughn and Dre McCrae.
I do not know that one. No.
Oh well, she is a narcissist, and women can be narcissists and abuse these men, and
My mother is a covert narcissist
oh god, them's the worst.
with a Mensa IQ.
Oh, those are the worst because everybody thinks they're perfect, and
Yeah.
they don't know how they are behind closed doors,
And they
and
make other people think you're crazy.
yeah, like it's all your fault. And like the slightest little thing you do will trigger them, and they'll go off, and then they'll walk out the door, and they treat everybody else the way you want to be treated.
Yes, right in front of you, just to
Yeah,
make
and it's
sure
like,
you
are you
know.
fucking serious? And then
It's
as soon as
it's
they come back inside and close that door, it's a house of horrors.
it is, and people don't believe you. Like my mom's brother doesn't believe me when I tell him the things that she said and done. He's like, "Your mom would never do that," and
There's
it's like,
no way. They're so nice. There's no way. Yeah,
yeah.
it's really sad. I've done a lot of research on narcissistic personality disorder, and
Do you
you
think?
know,
Well, do you think Betty is one? Because I'm totally thinking this.
yes,
Okay.
but she's more overt. She's very open with it,
And
you know. And
she's not intelligent enough to be covert.
yeah,
In my yeah.
she can't keep her mouth shut, and she wants people to know that she's this evil twit, and
And
she
she
don't
wants people
care.
to think she's super intelligent, so that you don't have to go and look up anything that she says. Which is why there's so much misinformation, and people are like, "No, Betty said that. That means that's the law." Because she could sit there and run her mouth for 5 hours. Like,
Right.
no, 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 no.
And it's sad with Betty because I started following her, excuse me, during Gabby Petito's case. That's how, whenever she was out front of the house and stuff, first time I ever heard of her. And I was really rooting her on then, because she wasn't all crazy like she is now. She was pretty civil to a point, she was protesting out there. They did get Brian Laundrie's sister to talk, but it's like every case now that she's got that little bit of fame, she gets worse and
Mhm,
worse and worse. And
mhm.
she could do so much with her platform and her big mouth, and she just doesn't do it the right way.
I mean, it's just so abusive. Like, even at the laundries, like, I wasn't on YouTube for that, but from what I know of
Yeah, I followed
happening,
her on TikTok for that.
from what I know from happening, if Brian wasn't there, what is yelling at the parents, that's complete. I understand they were shitty for not disclosing what they knew, but their attorney probably said that. So what did it help to actually abuse the parents?
They were trying to break the parents to speak. I mean, after so many weeks and days and them not speaking, you would think they're not going to speak.
Well,
you know,
the lawyer told them not to speak, so they weren't going to speak, right?
right. And I don't
Yeah,
blame them, which it's kind of messed up, because Gabby's family was
right.
trying to
I
get her.
totally
And
understand
it's
that part.
like they were damned if they did and damned if they didn't on that situation. And now
I
they're
just
getting
don't
sued.
think, yeah, I just don't think bullhorning was really necessary. Especially, they don't know what like the son literally told them, right? I mean,
Right. They still don't. And even the lawyer, he probably don't know in depth what, that's probably something that the parents are going to take to their grave. And
and they have that loss too. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, in some semblance, not in like a huge way, but in some semblance, they're a little bit of a victim too. Their son did something, and then they lost a son, and I don't know what the relationship with Gabby was like with them, but if they loved her too, they loved her, and then lost her, and then their son. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
right.
they
And it
were
was also new, it just happened. Who they would never expect their son come back from being on the road and without the girlfriend and her dead. And I don't know how I would react during that. That's
exactly.
something you never expect.
No.
Yeah, Gabby's family got $3 million today from the
Oh,
lawsuit.
wow, they got stuff from the laundries?
Yeah,
Wow.
I did see an article of that Panthera somewhere. Frank, I don't know if they got the rights to the letters. I don't know. I think they should. I think they should be able to get those letters that Brian wrote. I mean, it did
Uh,
involve their daughter. I would want to read them. I wouldn't want to read them, but I would. It would.
yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is
a
because
lot
he's
of
going to
it
talk
is. Yeah.
about killing my daughter, but I want to know what he was thinking and why he was thinking that. And
I don't know if he even understood what he was thinking. Like,
I don't think he meant to kill her.
no, I don't either.
I think it was a freak accident, and he freaked out. And because they're in their early 20s, they were, and him taking his life. That everybody wanted to say, he took the easy way out, but I I don't believe that. I believe it just a grief and it was an accident and just
Sometimes there's just too much pain. You know what I mean? So that's
hmm
where people go with it. But oh my gosh, did you see the Jeopardy question they did?
yeah, I
Um,
did. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, something about Brian Laundry, and I was like, oh my god.
It was. I took a picture of it. Let me. I cannot even believe they said that. Oh, what? It was.
I think it said something about the Macahatchee. Yeah, that was fucked up.
Oh, it says, okay, so here's this is a Jeopardy question on Celebrity Jeopardy, okay? In 2021, fugitive Brian Laundrie ended his life in Florida's Yamahakahatchee Creek area, home to these long and toothy critters.
What is an alligator? That was the answer. Yeah, that was fucked up. That
Why
was
would you
very
choose that
heartless.
for alligator? Like,
You could put what animal, wild animal is Florida known for? You know,
like, and aren't those technically cavemen? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, what? That is so insensitive.
it was. That was horrible.
Like Alex Trebek rolled in his grave, man.
Alex would never have done something like that.
Mm-mm. Oh, I'm still shook from reading it. I cannot believe that they did that.
Yeah, it was horrible. It's like something you would see in a trolling Facebook group or something, somebody say, or or even on here.
Yeah, like if somebody made like a fake, like a true crime, but like kind of disrespectful
Or
ish,
Jeopardy
but
version.
funny.
Or,
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah, that was crazy. I just feel bad for all the ones involved in Gabby. I see both sides of the family, and it's really sad. And you can see Brian's parents. You can just see the grief on them every time you see them, and they just have no emotions. They're just dark, dead looking.
Well, I mean, they were tortured in their home by protesters, then sued. I'm sure the community treats them like complete crap, even though,
I
they
know it.
didn't force their son's hand, you know?
They can't even probably go to the stores or anything. And
No.
they should relocate.
How could they can now if they owe $3 million?
Right.
It's kind of tied their hands for everything.
I mean, I get Gabby's parents, because they did know more. The Laundries did, but 3 million. Come on, it's you could have done like 500,000 and made a point. And but I don't know what I would do if it was my daughter and I was in that situation, and I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And
Yeah, it's a really tough position to be put in and then subsequently punished for.
right,
Yeah, it's just a no-win situation.
seems like it's with a lot of these cases anymore. You just kind of like Quentin, they were harassing his grandma and stuff, and yeah, she messed up. And she's going to live with that for the rest of her life. But she did not hurt that baby. When she left that house to go work, she never imagined something like that would happen to that baby. Because if she did think that, she would have never left that baby. I guarantee it.
Oh no, I mean, even having set up overnight stuff, but then saying, well, I want to give Leilani a chance, trying to maybe even vicariously fix how she was as a mother and lost her
Grow up.
children. Yeah, so but everybody wants to blame her because she had custody. But if the papers never said that Leilani did not have parental rights or was not allowed to be unsupervised or with the children. So
Exactly. There wasn't no stipulations like that.
no, but everybody thinks there is. So they're blaming Billy Joe, and her pain's so genuine and so real. Like when I heard her wail that first time,
Oh
like
my God, it broke my heart.
it crushed me.
If
And
that didn't touch your heart, then you're a heartless soul because you could feel it.
yeah, and did you hear the beratement that Betty gave her to do that? That was narcissism 101 right
Yeah,
there.
she should be. Hold on, let me get my dogs barking.
Oh, I did see something about they put her back in the same house. Is Brittany losing what she just fought for, all that freedom? Is she losing that? Oh, good Lord. Nothing comes good for children celebrities, unfortunately. I imagine she's pretty devastated not to be able to have children now. Like she was forced to this long in life, and now she can't have more children because she's older.
Y'all give me like 3 minutes so I can get my dogs to hush. Just a second.
Jessica, yeah, I just seen her for the first time in a while too. Jessica Simpson. It looks like I don't know if she crash dieted or I don't want to say she used drugs, but like almost like crack or meth dieted, real thin. Yeah, she doesn't look healthy. I'm telling you, celebrities are a mess. I don't know why people want to be a celebrity because they all like can't handle it and become a mess. But now I'm curious about this Aaron Carter thing. Uh, I- I'm gonna try to look it up about green water. Hmm. It's not a very cut and dry answer for that.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries. I was just looking up like why the water would be green.
Yeah, that I would like to know that too. Panthera, how long was he supposedly in the bathtub deceased before somebody found him? Or the housekeeper found him? I can't remember that. Panthera, do you know how long that was? Like in quotation exact or. supposedly.
So, from what I'm reading on here, so it says the greenish tint that a body may assume after death is due to the fact that gases accumulate within its cavities, significant component of which is a substance known as hydrogen sulfide. So that's again like a byproduct of the microbes breaking down. So it says, uh, Goff writes, reacts with the hemoglobin in blood to form sulf hemoglobin, or the greenish pigment that gives dead bodies their uncanny color.
Just so weird to me, though. You still here, Panthera? Tokyo, I do have a little demon too. I'll trade you demons. Tokyo here, that's my little niece. She has a little monkey. And it's so small that it hides in their garbage disposal.
What?
Yes. Here, hold on, I'll put up a picture of it here. It's that small. And Tokyo's mom, or probably Tokyo too, but the little monkey flips them off.
That's funny.
Could you imagine hiding in the garbage disposal? That would keep me on edge all the time.
I don't have my garbage disposal unplugged. I never.
Pop up a picture on screen here of it.
Oh, it's so cute though.
I know, isn't she? Her name's Cleo. She's 14 years old.
Wow, that's so cute. Media claims he was not seen for 30 hours. Oh yeah, then there could be some serious decomp.
Still, Kylie Rodney was in there for 2 weeks and supposedly.
Well, she kind of passed that stage, so like all she had like a very generous amount of bloat and a lot of tissue that was like eaten away already.
And plus the fish
And there's already like algae in the water, and you know, too much water to actually have it stay colored around in her proximity.
and it was in a lake, a reservoir too. That's different. I still the green water just because that's something specific, that's been out there, and I don't know. It's weird to me, just the green water. 'Cause I imagine a pool or a lake or. She pees in your shoes, Tokyo, little shithead.
Well, it's naughty. I hope it doesn't stink as bad as like cat pee.
I don't know. Tokyo, does it smell their pee like cat pee or? Where does Cleo go to the bathroom at, Tokyo?
Besides your shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, Tokyo and her mama just had surgery. They're still in the hospital.
Oh goodness. Well, I hope they feel
Where's
better
Mama?
soon.
Hey, Amber, I love you, sis. He had a single scented candle on the tub. Oh, her diaper outside. Oh. Does she let you know when she's got to go out? Like if she wants to go outside to potty, or does she run away, or do you have to keep her on a leash? I want a monkey so bad. Because when I was growing up, you remember that movie Monkey Trouble?
I do remember that movie.
I love that movie, and I wanted a monkey ever since that movie.
Yeah.
That was long ago.
I know that's like childhood stuff.
Yeah, I watched that movie and watched that movie. I loved it. I do have a video that I uploaded last night that I wanted to play about Aaron. There were some people on Instagram Live last night that I caught a little bit of. Check the Star, and then there was Andrew Winters. These are all people associated with Aaron, like the people that's closest to him. Check the Stars, the one that somehow got into his phone, got into Aaron's phone. And they said he airdropped everything in Aaron's phone. I don't know, but supposedly. But there is something I want to play on that.
So you'd have to unlock it to airdrop.
Ain't that weird though? Yeah, airdrop was brought up, and
I mean, he
But
could send himself stuff via airdrop, but you still have to open the phone for it.
there's something weird with Check the Star is the one that is curious. He's the one that had this live last night. What did I put that in? Oh, I uploaded it this morning. It's 14 minutes. I do want to play that. Just a second.
I don't want one of those bigger monkeys because they look too much like humans and they freak me out.
I know, and I'm kind of scared of the bigger ones, you know, because there is a kind of like your name, they're taboo, and
They just look too human. It scares me.
oh, Panthera said that Check had Aaron's password.
Okay, so he was able to get into the phone. Okay.
When you airdrop, can you airdrop like the whole contents of a phone to something else? I don't really understand airdrop.
You remember back in the day when, like, you could take? Let me find a different phone. Like, like the Samsung phones, and you could like touch them together, and it would like, send off the information. I mean, it's kind of like Bluetooth sharing,
I remember
basically.
when Bluetooth first started, you could Bluetooth everything.
So that's kind of like that. So no, I don't know if you could download somebody's entire profile, but like photos, and if they say screenshotted, maybe like text messages, and then that photo can be sent over because it's usually photos, maybe files. I'd have to double check.
See, there's a video of Aaron in Walmart in a Grinch hoodie. He was wearing, the Grinch Stole Christmas in a Grinch hoodie. And it's like, it wasn't released to the public. But Check the Star leaked this video. And it was, I don't know, we're trying to find out the exact timestamp and day it was on because we don't know that. But
It
it's
should
just
be
weird.
metadata of the photo or video.
I want to share this real quick. Let's do it. This is from last night, you all.
What's wrong?
Me, I was the last person you talked to.
That's your phone number? That 666 number?
That was a 352 number.
Okay. But I'm asking you, who was the person that Aaron was the last person talking to?
I was the last person he talked to as far as I'm concerned.
Miguel, everybody's going to know you're playing dumb right now. Like, anybody's going to watch this back. Like, you're not doing a good job right now. You're already failing this right now, bro.
What are you
You're failing the field sobriety test right now, bro.
What are you talking about? Be more specific.
Tiffany, the guy on the top left is Check the Star, Miguel, whatever you want to call him. And the guy underneath him is Andrew Winters. He
You
is
just
totally, huh?
sorry. I was like, you was just straight like, dude, you're failing. I'm like, what? It just caught me off guard.
But yeah, that's Check on top there on the top left. That's the one that dropped the Grinch video or leaked it or whatever. And Andrew Winters is the one right under him, and he's calling foul play like us. He's trying to get answers. He's fighting for Aaron.
I feel like you know some shit. And actually, I'm pretty damn sure that you know some shit.
I know my friend is dead.
Yeah, and I think you know more about it than the rest of us, don't you, Miguel?
What is there to know?
What is there to know? Those last text messages that you and your boys put out for the world, right?
I didn't put any
Who was
text
that?
messages for anybody.
Who was it? Well, then it was only you and Melanie that had the phone. You know, Melanie ain't gonna be leaking that kind of shit. Is that you sitting on live with Rocky and them talking about it?
Rocky was talking about something that I didn't understand, something about a guy named Momo, but that wasn't a guy that he thought was. What are you talking about?
Let me ask you something. Who broke the news to you that your friend passed away? Because I'm pretty sure it was me.
You did.
Yeah,
you did.
Listen, man, I just want to make it clear, bro. I'm not saying that like you like had something directly, like you were plotting on Aaron, or like you're the reason Aaron's not here. But there's something that you know, Miguel. There's something that you know, and you're very nervous about it. That's why you've been avoiding me. You don't want to talk to me, but you
I'm
had to
here.
because I
I
put
added
pressure
you
on you
to my
tonight.
live.
There's
Is this
something
guy
that you know,
okay?
bro, and you know whose fucking number that is. Don't fucking play stupid with me. You know whose fucking number that
What
is. The
number? You
last
just said
messages
a
that the last person
666
that was
number.
talking to Aaron, the last person that was talking to Aaron, those messages you put out there, whoever was putting pressure on
I
him to
didn't
buy
put any
whatever,
messages other than
you
my
know who
own.
that is, Miguel.
Are you okay? You're literally crazy.
What number? Yeah, you coming out.
What number are you talking about?
Exactly.
Bro, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't play stupid with me, Miguel. You know exactly. You're trying to
Andrew,
pretend like you don't know
I
what
have
I'm talking
no
about, but you
idea.
already acknowledged you know what I'm talking about. You already said you know what text messages I'm talking about. The last messages that
The
Aaron
only
sent were to
messages I know
somebody.
about is
You
what
and your
Rocky
friends
spoke about,
exposed
but
it.
I don't have
Now
any
deal with
access
it, bro.
to any text
You and
messages.
your
I
friends
haven't
are the one who
seen
put it out
text
to the internet.
messages,
Now you answer
nor
the
do I know
questions.
what. All I know is what Rocky said on.
Bro, you don't need to know what I need to get at. You just need to answer my questions if you got nothing to hide. Just tell me you don't know whose number that is if that's the
I just
answer.
told you I
You're
don't
saying all
even
this
know who you're
weird shit because
talking
you know
about.
whose number that is.
I don't know whose number that. Are you okay? I was in Florida. I don't know who you're talking about with a 666 number, but the only one I know with that is the devil.
Yo, guess what? Guess what? You're dead right. You're dead right, bro. And guess what? You better have fun now. Enjoy your little 5 minutes of fame, bro. Because it's coming. You know what's coming for you, bro. Because you did wrong, bro. You got wrongdoing in here, bro. And I caught you because you talk too much, bro. You talk too much. You and your homeboys posting shit about street shit, trying to implicate people, trying not to implicate people. 1 minute you're not a snitch, the next minute you're trying to decide who somebody is in a fucking video. You talk too much, motherfucker. You caught yourself up. Caught yourself up. You know whose number that is. Don't fuck with me. You know whose number that is.
My brother is dead, and now you're sitting here cloud chasing.
You know whose number that is.
I
you
don't
know whose
know
number that is.
I don't even know what number you're
Guess what?
referring
It's coming
to.
soon, bro. It's coming
Show
soon,
me
bro.
something.
It's coming
I
soon,
don't know
bro.
what you're talking about.
It's coming soon, bro. You know whose number that is.
Look at this man's bloodshot eyes and he's sweating.
He's high as shit on some other shit. I'm smoking weed, but you are on
Yeah,
some.
I got eye problems, idiot. I seen you disrespecting fucking
Why are
people
you
at
calling me
McDonald's,
an
so just shut
idiot?
the fuck up.
Sweating.
Because I'm sick of all you fucking waste youths, man. You guys fucking sitting on the internet wasting time and then trying to profiteer off people's fucking deaths. You guys make me sick, man. You guys are all disgusting fucking human beings.
Somebody that
And
Aaron
guess what,
liked.
Miguel? You know whose number that is. And guess what, Miguel? You know whose number that is.
I
And
would
you're
love to know what number you're referring to or what inclination you're getting at.
Okay, let me tell you again for the 10th time. The last phone number that Aaron was
What
texting.
did they talk about?
You know, bro, you already
with
looked at this shit. Don't play dumb. You're just making yourself look more fucking guilty, bro.
I don't know.
You're hanging yourself right now by your extensions, bro.
What
Guilty of what?
That's the real question. What does it matter?
Guilty of
What
what?
are you going to do about it? Whether you knew or didn't know, what is it you are going to do? That's the question.
If he loves him so much, he'll get justice and let people know there's something that's going on that he knows that other people don't know.
Police are in charge of that, aren't they? Aren't they doing their job? What are you
Yo,
talking
aren't
about?
you in my DMs telling me to contact the police, motherfucker?
Yes,
and I got the
if
DMs
you
too,
think
so don't
you
try
have
to
some information, you
lie.
should contact the police. Yes, absolutely.
You guys are the ones that put the information out there,
Who
Miguel.
is
Do you not
you? I
understand
only
that,
put a text
motherfucker?
message one time of my brother saying I need you, and the second the press fucking hit me up about it, I took it down because I was intimidated by the press. I was like, oh, that's too much attention. So I took it down.
Did you not sit there and talk to Rocky Luciano about the he questioned you himself?
Live.
And you played dumb with
Rocky
too,
and he
man.
told me some shit about a guy that he was talking to, and that I know that he was on Duster, and then he was actually genuine. It was like, when you were around, nothing happened. Check. I wish you would have been around. I don't even know what you're talking about right now. Like, what is your inclination? I need to know. Because I don't know.
You gotta be there to be part of it.
No, he met.
Why are you pretending like you don't know what text? Okay, new question. Why are you pretending? Why are you pretending like you don't know what text messages I'm talking about? That's the weird part about it.
Here in Florida with me texting Aaron about flying out because Aaron was trying to fly him out.
I was next to Zena's body.
I complained and I said, no, you're not flying out because I'm all the way up here in Tampa and I live in Miami, which is about 4 or 5 hours away. So I told him, no, you're not flying out. The next day is when I found out because of my friend on TMZ, oh, Carter passed away. Unfortunately, rest in peace. So I told Check, I said, hey, look, bro, I'm so sorry, but did you see this? Boom. I told him that. Why don't you let the police do the job? You don't know what he's out there for. Y'all coming on here all like social media detectives.
Are you Sherlock
Listen,
Holmes?
listen.
This type
Yo,
of shit.
young lady, check me out real quick, okay? Don't call me an online detective. These guys are the ones that put that shit out online. I'm just asking questions.
Everybody has questions. You just
Why
gotta
did you
watch
go
how
through
you
Aaron's
deliver
phone,
it.
bro?
But
Why did you go
assume
through
that
Aaron's
I know
phone, Check?
some weird
Check, when you
conspiracy
found
is
Aaron's
crazy.
phone in the truck, you didn't think that was weird? That
I
Aaron
didn't
didn't have,
find Aaron's
Aaron, you know he keeps his
what?
phone with him.
I was in
He
Florida.
wasn't even next to his
What?
truck.
How did you see the messages? You said you seen the video yourself in Aaron's phone. Then how did you see the video on Aaron's phone? You said that yourself. You said, I seen
Live,
this, the
nigga.
video.
Everybody knows that. Melanie had joined a live and showed everybody. It sent it out to somebody. I think it was Danny.
No, you got caught because you airdrop shit. You airdrop shit, bro. You got caught, bro. You got caught.
Let's find out.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're probably
I have all this
you're fucked right
information.
now, bro. You realize that? You're fucked. Like
Okay,
it would suck to be you right now, bro.
You know
Oh my
what
God.
would suck if I was
Okay, you
really
happy you
involved
got
in
it off
this
your
BS.
chest? You got it off your chest?
Why don't you take
I did. I got it off my chest. Everybody
Okay,
can now see that Miguel's lying and that he's a slime ball. And he
Take
knows
the
shit about Aaron's
information.
phone.
Take the information that you think you have,
Let
since it's
Aaron
so
rest
important
his
and you
I
case.
ain't
think
taking
you've
nothing.
got
Tell
something.
Miguel
Go to
since he's Aaron's
the
best
LAPD. Go
friend.
to the
Isn't
LAPD.
Miguel Aaron's best friend?
Do the right thing.
Isn't Miguel Aaron's best friend? He's crying on live for him
I
every
need you
5
to do
seconds.
the
Why
right
doesn't he
thing
take
and
the
let the
fucking
police do their
information?
job.
Because
That's
he's
what I
a
need you to
fake.
do.
And you guys ain't going nowhere with this shit, man. You ain't going to the top, bro. You're going right to the bottom,
No
bro.
one's trying
You're
to
a
go up
fucking
to the
loser,
top
bro.
with. No one's
You're a
trying to go to
fucking
the top
loser.
off of another
You're
man.
literally a
You know what
loser,
I'm
bro.
saying?
You're the slimiest little creature I've ever encountered on the fucking internet, bro.
We
You're
appreciate
fucking
it. Put all
loser.
this under
Thank
the
you.
comments. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
brother. I appreciate
Yeah,
your
man.
insight.
We
Suck
gave
my
you
Canadian
you got your 10 minutes of fame. There you go.
He got what he got.
Ain't
the
nobody
attention he
scared
wanted.
of nobody. That's what he had to say. He said it. He sounded stupid.
Wow.
So was I lying?
No, I guess this guy seems to have some kind of information. He needs to take it to the police.
I told y'all niggas be quick to go switch on me. I said the right shit on my mama. Niggas try to switch on me.
Nah, we know you good.
Nah,
we know
what?
You good.
Five. What did I say? I said this man's playing the game. If anything, I ain't going for it.
Exactly. We know you good. You probably threw bait out there so they could talk shit. But then you gotta understand. Look who you was talking to. Bathroom Thug. You understand?
Bro, I didn't know who it was. Only reason I joined the live because Trap was on the live. Only reason I joined the live is.
Okay, now during this live, right after, I clicked over to Rocky because he went live during this, and this is his reaction to it. Just watch how he acts. We all know Rocky's body language.
That's too many. Good. Every time I close my eyes. I'm good. So Jamal. I ain't seen nothing, my guy. A blind man walked past the sushi market.
He just pulled up the live. See what everybody's talking about.
I'm cool, man. That's not my type of energy, man. You know, I moved on the other day. 45 Tuesdays.
I love Rocky.
in the Rolls Royce. Yeah, doing more than me. She rolled out her window like, oh, is that your car? How you doing, man? Your name Afro, man. Yeah, man. You hit it or what? I guess you hit it then, huh? I guess you know what I'm saying? Hey, but let me tell y'all about this story. Hey, I woke up in bed, man. No, pay attention though. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, that's all we need.
The live ended.
He said, roll, roll. If I tape so the CDs just inside, I bet this Cali.
I wish Rocky would talk more. He knows something.
Good morning, ladies. Is it the morning where you ladies are?
I agree, Panther. They both know something. That's why Andrew was so fucking hot. They want to say that he was intoxicated or whatever.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Go 45 to 6 eggs. That's all we need. You go too far at the top. Smoke that tambourine. Doesn't matter what birds with the open. Sing it in the very song. Stop. Feel this for you. Whoa, whoa, hey,
Rocky don't really say much. I just wanted to show his reaction after the fact of that, and that's crazy. And they're putting it all so public. You know, they're going on Instagram lives and stuff, and there's just too many red flags.
Or just a lot of excess emotion that they don't know how to deal with.
Right. And kind of like us, we don't want to accept that he overdosed or he took his own life. We don't want to accept that either, you know. And
Yeah. So do you think that them publishing that there were like empty aerosol cans and stuff like that, like weren't he didn't do that, or
I don't know. I could kind of see Aaron huffing.
well, I guess that I forgot about this detail. I was just reading more stuff about it, but it was something that he used to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Where's Andrew this morning, Panthera? Where's that at? Is that on Lila Chat's channel? Lila Chat's got all the good stuff. She like records live streams hours long. Like I ain't got that much video space in my phone for all that.
I do it sometimes.
I've been trying to catch more of the lives over there, you know, record them, but a lot of times by the time I get there, they're about over.
Can they be replayed? 'Cause you just screen record it.
I don't know. I was trying to find replays of them and I couldn't find anything. So that's why I kind of started screen recording myself. Panthera, is it the one where it says Andrew asked Check what he knows about Aaron? I think that's what I had last night. Or 3D Friends, Morgan, Check Talk. Or which one do you want me to play? I'm looking at Lila Chat's channel now. We have these topics where we have no topics and we always float to Aaron for some reason. The one where it says he has questions for Check Instagram Live. That's like 2 hours long.
Oh, Instagram lives. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, all this is on Instagram, yeah.
I don't mess with the most social media except for this.
Yeah, me too. And then this, I mean, I've always had an Instagram, but not like for what other people use it for. But yeah, they all go live on Instagram, all of them.
And what, going live on Facebook is a big thing too. I don't get that, but
yeah, I don't get that either. I'm so over Facebook. I don't even care about it. Andrew at like 4 a.m. It's just Andrew by himself, Panthera. Hold on, I'll pull this one up and see if it's the one you're talking about. Because I listened to some of one this morning of Andrew by himself. Let's speed this up so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, Frank, you're in Facebook jail, aren't you? Let me share this. Panthera, tell me if this is not the one you want me to share. You want me to share something different.
I know you guys have been throwing around names and accusations, but check this out. If you're listening, you slimy little bastard, if you're listening, I think you know exactly whose number that is. I think you know exactly whose number that is. And whoever's number that is, I think you might even introduce them to Aaron.
See, there was some number on his phone texting him that was a 666 number. That's what he keeps talking about. That is a weird number, you know, and
I'll be honest, my phone number is 666, but I didn't kill this guy, so don't kill
it's not you all.
It wasn't me. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's a nefarious number.
Right. But for this situation, I kind of get what Andrew goes on about, you know, because it's a mysterious text messages. Aaron dies, and I don't think 666 is a bad number in my opinion. It's good in my opinion.
Is there an area code? Is it like a local number? I mean, can't they trace that back to somebody? Unless it's like a burner phone, but even then it'll still have like the area code, and
I think it was whatever area code they are, then 666. Okay, so this is the one, Panthera. I'm going to let it play now, love.
And I feel like you got blood on your hands. I can't prove anything. I'm not accusing anything. But I feel in my intuition that you got blood on your hands, you slimy little fucking prick. And here's the thing, too, what you guys need to understand, right? When I'm saying someone has blood on their hands, or when I'm saying that there's foul play, I am not using the word murder. I've never once said that I thought Aaron was murdered. I don't know what Aaron was, okay? But what I do know, is that there was foul play. And you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a detective on the fucking police force for the last 30 years. You don't have to be any of these things to fucking see that. And I believe that Czech knows more than he's saying that he knows. I think he's scared to death. And I think he made a really bad decision because he wanted to be famous so fucking bad. And guess what? Sometimes in life when you make mistakes, you got to pay for your mistakes. Sometimes you just can't sweep them. Sometimes they come back and they bite you in the ass. And I think that there were some mistakes made. And I think everybody needs to ask Czech because of his inconsistencies. Just like he jumped on Rocky's live and pretended he didn't know who the guy was in the video. But then then when they said that's him, they're like, oh, he's like, no, that's not him. The fuck? What do you mean? No, that's not him. You just said you didn't even know who that guy's, never seen him a day in your life. But then when they said, no, that's him, you're like, nah, bro, that's not him. What do you mean that's not him? You must know who he is to know that that's not him. Like, come on, bro. Everybody's catching these things. You'd be better off just shutting your fucking mouth and logging off the internet and stop worrying about this little clout chase that you're on, man. You tried to make Aaron your way into fame, man. No matter what way you want to look at it, Aaron is a sacrifice for you. And I'm not saying like you sacrificed him on some like murder shit or like you're the killer of Aaron. That's not what I'm saying or accusing you of. But what I'm saying is because of Aaron's death, because we lost Aaron, that opened up this little slimy little door for you to get millions of views on World Star, which is what you were after the whole time. And for you to try to act like you're this beautiful person that Aaron was in love with. Aaron was scared of Check. Aaron was very nervous around Check. Aaron might have been like fucking really fucked up on different prescriptions and his mental state and his mental health. But man, Aaron was not stupid, man. He knew people. He knew how to read people because he's had people like Check surrounding him his whole life, trying to feed off him. So he could recognize that shit pretty easily. And Aaron was fucking nervous to Check. He wanted Check away from him. You know? And that's from his own mouth. So, you know, it's like he knew what that was, man. He rejected Check right off the bat. But regardless of any of that shit, I believe that Check knows exactly whose phone number that is. That's what I believe, Check. You know exactly who that number is, in my belief. And we're going to find out, Check. Trust me, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, Check. There's something slimy about you. Everybody can smell it, man. Anybody with a nose can smell shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find out, brother. We're going to find out, Miguel. You better start hitting the weights, Miguel. That's all I can tell you. Because you hit LA County jail, boy. Fuck. God help you, man. God save you, man. You better start hitting the weights, boy. Because I think that you know some shit that's going to get you in trouble. And when I'm saying a foul play, you guys, like, keep in mind, like, I'm not saying, like, you know, like, people just go to the extremes. It's either Aaron just fell asleep in the tub because he's a fucking junkie or he was murdered. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to realize life's not black and white. Sometimes it's somewhere weird in between that you can't even imagine. And, like, personally, if you guys want to know my personal theory, and this is just my theory, like I said, I don't know for a fact. I wasn't there. Who knows? Maybe I'll never know. I just know what my intuition's telling me and what my common sense is telling me. And when I'm putting together the facts and looking at things, my personal theory is that somebody was with Aaron prior to his death, probably sitting in the truck with him. That's why the window was down. That's why the smokes rose. That's why the ashtray had shit in it. They're probably sitting there either smoking a joint or smoking cigarettes. This person probably sold Aaron some illegal drugs. Aaron might have taken them right then and there with the person, been hanging out. Aaron may have possibly overdosed on whatever this person gave him. This person got nervous, put him in the bathtub, tried to make it look like it was an accident. They might not even meant for it to happen. It might have literally just been purely an accident. These things happen every single day. People overdose off shit every single day on the streets, man. It only takes one fucking little piece of sand of fentanyl to send you right up into the afterlife. And that's my theory. I don't think it was like, so, you know, I don't know. That's just a theory that I'm thinking when I'm looking at the facts. I think he was hanging out with somebody. That person gave him the drugs. Bad reaction. Person got scared, tried to cover it up. Because they knew that they were going to go to jail for fucking manslaughter or whatever the case may be, because they just gave this person fucking drugs that killed him. That's what would make the most sense to me. But then there's still a gang of other shit out there that does not make sense. Like this housekeeper. This is what you guys need to ask. This is what the question that you guys need to start asking, okay? I've been asking questions. I'm not getting no answers. Maybe you guys need to start using your voices and asking questions. Let me give you guys a list of what we need to ask. First of all, whose phone number is that Aaron, the last person that Aaron was in contact with that he was texting, whose phone number is that? Who is that? That's question number one, like right off the top, like top of the list, question number one. Whose phone number was that? And who was Aaron talking to last on his private phone that was found in his Cadillac Escalade? Who's that? Second question we need to ask. Who is the housekeeper and who brought her to Aaron? Everyone's like, oh, it's just a homeless woman that moved in and they're helping her. Who brought her to Aaron? Who told Aaron, who suggested that it would be a good idea to take in this woman off the streets and bring him into the home? And for what reason? Why were they brought in? What, you think Aaron was just the type of guy that would just go drive down Figueroa and fucking find a homeless person and move them into his fucking house? Someone that he trusts suggested that shit, or else he would have never, ever let somebody just move into his house who he didn't know at all to be the full-time live-in fucking housekeeper, especially if she was homeless. He would have been a little bit skeptical of her, okay? So somebody he clearly trusted told him that it would be a good idea for this woman to work for him. Who told him that? Who connected Aaron with that housekeeper? Where is the housekeeper now? Nobody's heard from the housekeeper since it happened. Why didn't the housekeeper let the police in the house? These are the two main questions that we need to ask right now. Forget all the other shit. Forget all the Sony shit. Forget all the stuff that you guys would call a conspiracy. Let's forget all that. Let's just start right there. That's where I want to start. First of all, whose fucking phone number is that? And why haven't the police figured that out? Or why are they not interested in that? Or why aren't they on that? Okay. And who's the housekeeper? And who brought her around? And where is she now? And why hasn't she answered any questions? Why hasn't she answered Melanie? Why didn't she answer Melanie for the 24 hours while all this was going on? She answered Melanie all the time for everything, no matter what, in the 3 weeks that she was around prior to that. Why did she get no response the whole time that Aaron was missing from this woman and hasn't seen the woman since and hasn't heard from the woman since? Once you guys give me the answer to those questions, then I'll shut up a little bit and I'll fucking you know what I mean? I'll sit back and shut my mouth and stop talking about this. But until I get
Y'all, I hate to do this, but I'm curious what Cher's talking about Billy Joe and Quentin's case and all that. I'm curious what she's got to say. I didn't know she was going live this early. Let's head over there, and I've got this marked, and we will come right back to this exact spot. Tiffany, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You want to go to Cher's with us? You know Cher?
Yeah, I'll go watch. For sure.
She might have some new information or something, and let's all go over there, and then we'll come back here. I dropped the link to Cher's live. Show her some love, and we all go in there. Thank you all. We'll be right back when she's done.